Sony lot. Eating a lot of chips, stacking a lot of guaps. If I get it to pop, my mom get a coupe, my mom get a lot of rocks. I ain't got to mouth, let that in the past. My foot on the gas, the flow elevator, we facing my brad. How you on deposit the memo of cash? Red like yellow, like green, like gold. The event, so I take the bank home. I won't keep quiet, I'm in it. Yeah, my best friend called, want me alone. Now my bitches happy at home, and I blah, blah, blah. I'm a businessman, so I give her a loan now. 3 pumps in the chain from the Homer. From the Homer? Hurt, Bucky a goner. Hurt, get Bucky a goner. What you gon' do? 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 Up it up. Stunt.
Do what I should, like. Point, baby. Do what I could, like. Point, baby. Do what I should, like. Point, baby. Do what I could, like. Point, baby. Do what I should, like. Point, baby. Do what I could, like. Point, baby. Do what I should, like. Point, baby. Do what I could.
I ain't never been the same, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can be the good for you. No, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm $1 million baby. Don't ask me. Hell no. You rip my city so damn long. Just still don't notice me. Sound next. Or VA next. What they next. Running up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. The veteran Jason Sanders ready to get us started. And off we go from Buffalo. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Allen. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Look out!
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. He'll get this ahead for about 3. And Zach Allen there on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. He's got his man. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the 1st down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
All right, come on. What?
Here's 2. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. In motion, it's Waddle. Now Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is 3rd and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, what's it?
To throw is Tua. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Here we go on 4th down with Tua. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send him right out of the slot. Now Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can.
The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Allen on 3rd down. That's going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football at their own 40.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go ahead.
Throwing is Tua. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will go all the way. Greg Dulcich. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Hey, hold.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Stop. What's that?
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. It's a gain of 10. And they'll get a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll go with Chubb. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Middle. Alert! Alert! What's that?
So now they'll throw it with Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
What's that?
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Look out!
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Here's Tungo Bailoa. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Look out!
Here's a handoff to Chubb. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A run up the middle with Chubb. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He is in. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for two. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down, Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Hill brought in motion. On second down, here's Tagovailoa. That one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Back to throw is Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And the Bills will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. From the gun, it's Allen. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. At their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Once again, it's a chance. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Dwayne Carter in on the stop. Second down and 8. Now it's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Bailoa. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. It's Tungo Bailoa. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Bills will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Here's Allen to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's a 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua gonna throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek, and that is incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
Here's their punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Now Allen on first down. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On the handoff, this is Chubb. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in by Chubb. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
What's that?
Allen going to throw again. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Crazy. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Again, it's Allen to the air. To the goal line and in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10.
Ready.
Here's 2. That is caught left side by Waddle. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. Second and a yard. Tua, give it to Achane. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Tua now on first down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Slot man in motion right. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Open man, it's Davis downfield. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's Tunga Vailoa. Again, working deep downfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense. Look out.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And he will score again. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his third touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bills 28, Dolphins 7.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Go ahead.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. Catch made there by Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage and you got a drag route. Give them a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
That one knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Miami.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. Has his man, it's Samuel. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert! Here we go.
One more time going up top. Oh, he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
On 1st down, here's Tungo Vailoa to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for help. And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Next to score, Bills 28, Dolphins 21. Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Chubb. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Hey, tight. What's that?
Allen working from the pistol. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
That one on target to Davis. He's got it. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Buffalo.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Play action. It's Allen. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Alert! What's that?
On play action, Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's got another one. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, Bills. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. Now a 1st down throw for Tua. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. Slot receiver, headed right. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot. A deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. From the gun, Josh Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are going to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing is Tua. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Look out.
Once again, it's Chubb. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Look out.
Running is Chubb. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go again with Davis. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off the zone read, it's a give to Davis. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 21-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big gain.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. So now they'll pitch it out here. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss.
56, 56.
Loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, tight. What's that?
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen.
Certainly a ball the quarterback wishes he could get back, but sometimes it's the quarterback who makes the receiver look good, or in cases like this, the wide receiver's job is to bail out the quarterback.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, Malik Washington. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Tua. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up.
44. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Allen going to run it on the jet sweep. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
All right, come on. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First and 10 now from the 36.
What's that?
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
What's that?
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Third down, 3 to go.
Look out!
They'll go play action here with Allen. And that is incomplete.
You can see the quarterback here. He's saying, hey, man, my bad, my fault. He knew a better ball probably leads to a nice completion. That one got away from him a little bit too much and leads the receiver out of bounds.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's 2. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to throw is Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer.
Dolphins 28. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Allen gonna give this to Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now Miami gonna use the second of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And a good run there on second down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up third and 3.
Alert! Five wide. What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hey, get
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. Pickup of 46 yards.
You're right here. Hut.
One last throw here for Tua. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the Bills